Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome in to another early 2020 set review. Today we're going to be looking at the Captain Marvel Polybag, which is set number 30453, and it's called Captain Marvel and Nick Fury. It has 32 pieces, and I believe will be available starting on January 1st. Now, I'm not sure where for the US. I know that for us, at least, it is available at Toys R Us, and the price for it, I believe, will just be the price of regularly priced polybags, but for me I had to pay $4.99, which is interesting because that's the price of the CMF series that we pay for. So speaking of which, by the way, supposedly the price is still increasing in the US while it is remaining the same here in Canada, so I don't know what that means for the rest of the world, but for the US at least, it appears that it is still going to be increased to $5 in your currency. So I'm not sure what that means, if polybags are increasing as well, or I'm not sure. Maybe this just means a general increase for prices for Lego, which would be unfortunate. But anyways, let's talk about the set that we've got in front of us. And again, this is something that I did not expect to happen. First of all, this is a set or a polybag coming out months and months after the movie came out. Came out in March, and here we are now getting it. It would be really strange to continue to do this stuff, but I mean, hey, let's look at DC's track record with releasing the Nightmare minifigure pack with the Batman from the Batman v Superman Nightmare Dream Sequence years after Batman v Superman came out, which is just very weird to me. So fingers crossed, who knows, maybe we will be getting a Spider-Man red and black suit. But anyways, I know you want to look at this set and you want to look at the figures specifically, so we'll take a look at the build and then we're going to look at that very special minifigure. Here is the phone booth build that veers, I guess at this point, she's not yet Captain Marvel, or they never really say it in the movie, but anyways, this is the phone booth from the scene where she meets Nick Fury outside of the Blockbuster, and it's a cute little build for a phone booth. I really like it. I like that it does have a spot for you to actually put money in. I think that that's a fun little inclusion. It's also got like the cash register, so that's kind of interesting to see. This piece is just used for everything, and I like the little phone there. That's a good inclusion, and the Cosmic Cube, the Tesseract on the side, is very interesting. Of course, not from the scene, but very interesting inclusion. Now, on top, there's some even more interesting things, and I think that it's very strange. But on the top, you've got a couple of different things, and I'm not sure what they're really meant to be. Maybe it is, I guess, perhaps supposed to be Blockbuster. And I'm thinking of specifically the VHS here. That is a brand new 1x2 tile print from one of the Jurassic World sets, the ones that weren't based off of a movie or anything that Lego came up with. And it's on this 1x2 with the stud on top, so I think that maybe that's meant to be the VHS case for that. I've got this like walkie-talkie and maybe a pager as well, and I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, maybe just some other remote. And I'm sure a lot of what I just said, you guys have no idea what that is, and you're just typing in the comments, okay, boomer. But let's move on to the minifigures. Let's start with the most shocking, right? This is by far the most baffling and surprising inclusion in the set, or even for why this set exists. I think that it's very cool to be getting this minifigure, but I can't believe that I have this in my hand. But this is actually the Captain Marvel from the beginning of the movie, and this is actually the San Diego Comic-Con at the time, before the set came out, exclusive figure. And it actually came in the set that they gave away, and I think the way that those worked was you had to enter into a raffle, and then if you win, you have to buy the set. And at the time, we were really upset because it was the first time that they ever actually made an exclusive minifigure for that type of a set. Like in the past, we've gotten Solo, we've gotten different things like that, and we've gotten them based off of other movies and such, but never giving them an exclusive figure. So this was the first time, but I'm very glad to be getting her here. That was something that I was really disappointed with, and it was a really cool variant, and I just love the colors as well. It just looks really awesome, and I would love to do a Captain Marvel comparison video. I already wanted to prior to her inclusion, but now that I've got another one to actually compare all of them to, I'm really excited about that. And something else that's really cool is that this is actually the first time that we're getting the Power Blast pieces here in orange, and I love that so much because they've fixed what the problem was with the Captain Marvel set, where they actually gave her the light blue transparent ones, which just didn't fit the color of her actual Power Blasts and everything from the movie. So that's really cool. And her face print there is nothing new. It is just, it's been reused so much recently, and I guess it works for her, but I don't know. It would have been better to get someone else. It would have been better to get an exclusive face print for Brie Larson, especially because she's such a big and main character now, and is going to be a big part of the MCU going forward. So it's a bit of a shame, in my opinion. But really great minifigure. Of course, arms and leg printing would be awesome, but who cares? Like, that torso is amazing. Like, by far, just incredible to finally get. And here is the two-eyed Nick Fury, and he is here and got the cool torso. I love the torso that he actually came in from the Captain Marvel set, so I'm glad that I have a second one of it. It's really awesome, and as well, you don't have any flesh printing on it, so it can work here on anybody, even classic yellow Lego minifigures, so that's really cool. And he's using the fin hair here, and his accessory is just the blaster, the Galaxy Squad gun slash blaster. And taking the hairpiece off, you could see the back of his face there. And this is actually just cyborgs from the Justice League movie, I believe, so it's nothing new. It would have been cool if we did get the one with the scratch above the eye, but wouldn't have made sense for when they're actually meeting, but I mean, the Cosmic Cube's there, so it doesn't really matter, does it? There you have it, everyone. That is the Captain Marvel and Nick Fury Polybag, and you know what? If you haven't gotten this set, I really recommend going out and getting this, especially because I think that the figures here that you're getting are really great. Now, of course, the Captain Marvel set has Talos, which is a really great looking figure and was one of the best parts of that movie in my opinion, and I really love the Quinjet build in that set, so I really recommend going out and getting that. But this is a good companion set. Would I have preferred this to be Coulson, a younger version of Coulson? 100%. I think that would have been really awesome to get instead of getting Nick Fury again, or even just throwing the Maria Rambeau figure in here from the San Diego Comic-Con set, which I still believe now I guess is still exclusive because of the face printing, I believe, but we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But anyways, everyone, what do you think of this? Are you going to try and pick this up starting on January 1st or whenever it does come out? I hope that you did enjoy this review. Remember to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss out on all of the other 2020 set reviews coming out very soon, as well as the DC minifigures review and feel guide very, very soon. As well as if you want to check out my Captain Marvel CMF series, maybe a lot of you didn't even know that existed, or you're just tuning in for the channel for the first time, and you can check that out. I'll link it at the end here. But I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.